serious video. This is a serious video about murders and criminals and rapists and all of the above in in prison. And a lot. Okay, well, if you look at our YouTube page, you could just look at it and you could tell there's a lot of like violent stuff on it. And if you look at videos that were watched in the past, how there's a lot of documentaries about killers. So what do you think about killers? What comes to your mind when you think about killers?
Well, why would you kill in the first place? Okay, sometimes you have mental diseases or something, but if you're killing to get back at someone, that's plain stupid.
Yeah. And also, as far as like people like rapists, I think we shouldn't. Normally, when we think of a pedophile, we think of some old middle-aged man with black sunglasses and
you try not to
the minivan, and maybe
and
even a bowl cut. Maybe even a bowl cut. A lot of them got bowl cuts. But that's not what a pedophile looks like. If you look at some of the biggest criminals, like in the past, they look. I think the biggest example would be the famous Ken and Barbie of Canada, which is Karla Homolka and Paul Bernardo. They look like an innocent, happy, young, cute couple, and yet they rape and kill. So it's examples like that we should really keep an eye. Nobody's really safe, and 2012 is really screwed up. I think it's not the year. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But there's a lot that has been going on lately. I don't know if you've seen the Luka situation.
The really disturbing video where he kills Asian and he cuts them into pieces, sends them to schools and the government, and he also eats some of it.
But see, the thing with Luka is he always wanted attention. Always wanted attention. I think this was his way of getting attention, and I think us making this video is kind of what he wants. But he just, I don't know. He's not the master of cannibalism. He's not. He wanted attention. I keep saying he wants attention because that's what he really wanted. That's the only thing he wanted. Is he sick in the head? Yeah, he's sick in the head. I saw an interview of him like in 2007 or whatever. He seems so full of himself, and he looks like a Barbie doll, like a plastic. Like and he talks about all his hairstyles and getting surgery and trying to look good and trying to be the best. And he even freaked out when his girlfriend dropped his photo frame and it was an image of him, and he freaked out pretty badly because he's so full of himself. And I think he has I forgot how many Facebook accounts he has. He has like 70, I think. I don't know. He has a lot of Facebook accounts. And it just goes to show how much he wanted to promote himself. He in his mind he thinks he's some big, huge
kind of god.
Yeah.
Like everybody to know about him.
He thinks he's like the master of what he does, when really he's an amateur. He's not actually all that. He's like the lowest of the low. And I'm not gonna name what kind of thing he does. People know what he does. But he's not even in that industry. He's not that big. He's just some amateur guy who posts videos of himself doing screwed up things. Like, did you see his cat videos? What he did to kittens?
No, I've heard of it though. But
yeah, he's sick in the head. And if you saw the video of him when he flew back. Yeah, he flew back into Canada. He actually smiled while inside the vehicle when the cameras was on him and he was in handcuffs. He smiled. He was happy. That's what he wants. He's insane. Whoa, my eyes are like in two different directions. But another cannibal is another cannibal person. I don't know how to say this. Oh God, sorry. Would be Jeffrey Dahmer, who's like, he's also a guy who chopped up pieces. Like chopped up people's bodies. Yeah. And I think he is like the guy who's, I'm pretty sure they've done it in the past too, but he's the guy who got like the most publicity in the past. He died in 1994, I think, in prison because some inmate killed him. But I think he was trying to change, but he's a really no. He's just not, no. And I feel like Luca is no better. Luca is just a disaster. I don't even know what's happening in Luca's world. I feel like he's so full of himself and he just wants attention and he'll kill off people just to get attention. And it's bizarre because he had a connection with Carla Homolka. Carla Homolka, who I mentioned in this video, who's like the Ken and Barbie. It's weird. I posted this on the internet somewhere. He supposedly had a dating time with this other serial killer, but it's a rumor I think he spread about himself, because like I said, he's so full of himself. Yeah, but he liked her. He liked her, and it's weird because, you know, they're both like Canadian. They both come from Scarborough. Well, he was in Montreal, but they both were like here when the things happened. Like when he was born here in Scarborough. So, yeah, and also, I'm here to talk about, I was thinking about this kid before I made this video. I didn't tell my friend, now she's probably gonna be like, what the fuck? Adam Walsh. Yeah, I was thinking about him before I made this. I don't know why. Adam Walsh is, have you ever seen America's Most Wanted? Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Walsh, who is the guy of that, like the creator of that show, the host or whatever, his son passed away back in like 1991. And I don't know, I was thinking about the kid before I made this video, so tell me what your thoughts are about why don't you comment saying what you think. Our question will be, what do you think about the death penalty? Should it be legal and, you know, should it be something that can happen in all of the country? This includes anywhere, any country. Like, should it be all around worldwide okay? Or is the death penalty something wrong? Because she mentioned earlier, you know, you're kind of doing the same thing as the killer. You're like killing the killer. So.
If you're killing the killer to get back at him for killing, then you're doing the same thing as the killer. Shouldn't you be killed too then?
I feel like the death penalty is like, the death penalty shouldn't be done because there's so many times that we find the wrong people, and then when we had the death penalty, we like killed them and they were innocent. So, but not everyone thinks like that, so we'll see, like, you know, comment. Okay, bye!
Bye!